team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Evans kicks to Cousins. Shot from 12. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 20. The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in. Now, here's Thompson. 12 points for him. Anderson passes to Davis. Evans dishes to Davis. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Cousins with it. Now Green defending. Anderson can't get it to go.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
Now here's Curry. The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 5.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Holiday goes in. It's rebounded by Golden State. Anderson against Curry. They double team Curry. Evans with the steal. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. And he gets it to go.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game player. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Rondo comes in for Anderson. Perkins, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Kendrick Perkins, at this point in his career, really more of an enforcer than anything. Last season was statistically his worst since his rookie year. Played for a couple different, actually was part of 3 different teams, and ended up in Cleveland after beginning in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and you know, at this stage, what he gives you now, he's really a space eater down low. Still a terrific screener in the pick and roll or in terms of executing of the offense. And when the game gets physical, that tends to lead to him finding a way to make an impact.
Enforcer's a good term.
I like that one, Kevin.
I do too.
I like that one.
Now here's Evans after the miss from Klay Thompson. Evans outside. Outside Rondo, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and Davis can't get it to go.
And, you know, going back to Kendrick Perkins, I mean, he just looks like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. On top of that, he acts like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. One of the toughest competitors in the league, and he's got a scowl to match.
Here's Evans. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Feeds to Davis. Young with the steal. And McGee kicks to Young. Pass to McGee. Young dishes to Durant. Fades away. Pelicans with the rebound.
And we were talking about Perkins. He's always been willing to do the dirty work When the Celtics traded him a few years back for Jeff Green, they immediately struggled to outwork and out-hustle opponents. That was one of the few trades that I think Danny Ainge would like to have back.
Here's Young, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Thompson outside. Young pass to Durant. He kicks it to McGee. He feeds it to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Here's Cole. They set the pick. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Pelicans have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And then Durant with the jam.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allowed the opponent to get.
Stolen by Durant. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 steals. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to...
Second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Durant in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Now Curry. They double-team Curry. And the wide-open shot from Green. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And they're facing a team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Greg, we know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Thompson misses.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work there.
Warriors leading by 20. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson, Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did, and people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Here's Rondo following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Well, Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with no coaching experience over the last few seasons and also having success. I don't know, guys. Maybe we should throw our hat in the ring, but pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do. I've already determined I don't want to coach for a paycheck, even if it is a big one.
The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. You know, you look at the coaching success for both Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, both with long playing careers, championship experience on their resumes. Steve, in fact, Clark even had some time in the front office with Phoenix.
And don't forget about his broadcasting career either, Kevin. I mean, I think in both cases, though, you look at these two guys, they were able to come in and have immediate credibility with their teams and their playing experience, part of their preparation for being coaches.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Green with a screen on Cousins. Curry kicks to Green, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Rondo dishes to Davis. Holiday against Thompson. Kicks to Cousins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Rondo. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Rajon Rondo.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Pass to Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. David West, he's checked in for Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Thompson's got 17 now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And here's Anderson after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Holiday. No good. Good D by Thompson.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
Curry wide open, and there are the Warriors now with another